we're going to get down with both chili burgers and chili cheese dogs. And we're gonna do both Southern style because we're gonna top them with barbecued slaw salad. I lightly browned. You don't want big crunchy pieces of meat. You want a light brown on 1 pound of 80/20 ground beef. And then I added a small onion, finely chopped, a little salt and pepper, and a couple of cloves of garlic because I put it in everything. Then to the pan, we're going to add, a tablespoon or 2 of Worcestershire. Then we're gonna throw in a couple of palmfuls of chili powder. To that, we're gonna sweeten it up a little bit with a teaspoon of sugar, about a teaspoon of coriander, and his buddy cumin. We're gonna squirt in a little tomato paste, and then we're gonna stir this around. Some beef stock, keep it nice and saucy and give it a place to cook out to. And then we're gonna sweeten and thicken it with a couple of tablespoons of cornmeal, quick cooking polenta, or masa harina, or even ground up tortilla chips. Now that's our sauce. Let's move on over. For the slaw, you start for 1 head of cabbage, 1 cup of ketchup. To that, equal amounts of cider vinegar, about a half a cup, and superfine sugar. Then we're gonna put in 2 teaspoons each of Best Friends granulated garlic and granulated onion. That's about 2/3 of a palmful of each. And a fat squirt of any hot sauce you like. I like sriracha because it's got a smoky flavor to it. And barbecue your slaw. Come on back and I'm gonna get the burgers on. We'll talk burgers and dogs after this. Alrighty, so we just flipped our patties and then we're gonna go cheesing it up. You can do American and cheddar or straight up all American. I know, super, super happy. Down here, I'm gonna take off my buns so that we can make room on the same griddle for our dogs to crisp their casings. And now we're gonna get the dogs out of a water bath. You put this at a gentle simmer and leave your dogs in there until you're ready to serve. And then I like to crisp up the casings. I just throw them onto the hot griddle. All right, we got the dogs on. Give another gentle stir to our sweet and spicy chili sauce. To the slaw, I also, when we went to break, I asked them to give me a little red onion from the kitchen. I threw a little red onion in the slaw. I'm also gonna chop some white raw onion and give it a rinse to put up on top of our burgers, just to kind of take the edge off. But I love the crunch of a raw white onion on the burgers, but in the slaw, I like a little red onion. So I got a little onion action going on. And then for the dogs, I'm gonna shred up some mild cheddar, or you can ask for a brick of American cheese from the deli. For the cheese dogs, put the cheese first and then the dog on top, so the heat of the dog will start to melt the cheese down into the toasted roll. Then we're gonna top it with our chili. Okay. And then we're gonna finish that with a little onion, a little sweet pickle relish, and then a little mustard. All right, for the burger, I put bread and butter pickles, the raw white onion. Oh, we forgot the slaw. Dang, I made the beautiful slaw. Slaw goes on both of these. Our barbecue slaw can go on top of that hot mess. And then over here, we need the pickles, the onions, and the yellow mustard on the bottom. All right, our big, beautiful cheeseburger, our chili sauce, oh, yeah, and our barbecue slaw.